Because the Ghana card, as I said, is linked to your tax identification, linked to your SNNIT, links to your NHIS, linked to your bank account, linked to your SIM card, linked to your DVLA, and so on. You will have to be a real ghost to be able to hide under this new system.
Enti abusia for me do ko internet ni so me kire Twitter, me kire Facebook a na asem obi aka ne say Bawumia ebo we de wo de anti beje obo. We de mouse but me say den beje obo. Adenti na make sa Enra Thursday ana ye NIA boss Mr. Yayra Koku. Ono na wabe National Identification Authority for boss. Ano the new implementation and as a new development or dream say ye de begu kwama ebe boa Ghana for. Now no kwase mabusian for enyo de begu kwamu no Ghana for youth ni kire say hey masa peba bitina na Bawumia di kan ya dada. It is a NDC for maba position na say we need new developmental program bia peba bitina na Bawumia e implement e Ghana card no. Mudi manugu ni so say digitalization no enko ba bia ana mokeka kekaye di na nugu so na mo trash e Ghana card.
Table an amendment.
Okay, so you're saying it can be relooked at.
Let them bring it up.
The process
completely.
Okay. Dr. Park, so this is the argument. He suggested that if the minority has a problem, well, there's no need to boycott, table an amendment and then get it done.
Well, Brian, first of all, he doesn't have to tell us what to do. Okay. We decide the course of action that we seek to deploy. We have decided to boycott, and we are doing that. He has his Ghana card. I have chosen not to take my Ghana card, right? We have also put in the public domain what we think we are going to do. That doesn't mean that we are restricted to those options. Of course, leadership is still discussing the options. But I think the important point must be made.
Now, Fedi, what about position pa? And you episode go kwame and you Bawumia ayedada. Anything or say person or link Ghana card no to MoMo number. Or person or link Ghana card no to bank account. Or person or link Ghana card no to SNNIT. Or person or link Ghana card no to DVLA. Wey ana yifu for ne say master peba bitina na de o kan no Bawumia di kan ya dada me adwuma wo company wey me MoMo card no me Ghana card no it's already linked to my MoMo number, it's already linked to my Ghana card, it's already linked to my SNNIT, it's already linked to DVLA. Ti no maka say Bawumia bejo bo na digitalization no say na possible. NDC for the manu go so na maba position a de oyeye no eno an omobeye de omobeye.
Because the Ghana card, as I said, is linked to your tax identification, linked to your SNNIT, links to your NHIS, linked to your bank account, linked to your SIM card, linked to your DVLA, and so on. You will have to be a real ghost to be able to hide under this new system.
It's way and a Ghana for Kase, Bawumia edi kind of footprint na be go. Enti ehona Ghana for ni bi nso ka say. Enti say na Bawumia ka say I will choose interchange. Sorry, I will choose Ghana card over 10 interchanges no na yampa.
We inherited a problem of no unique national identification system. This has been with us since independence. We have implemented the national identification system of the Ghana card. And we have today 16 million Ghanaians with unique identities. And that is a major transformation. And maybe a lot of people sometimes don't even appreciate what the impact of the Ghana card is. But if you gave me 1,000 interchanges and a Ghana card, I'll choose the Ghana card because it has more impact. With the Ghana card, access to student loans today is without the need for a guarantor. You first needed a guarantor to give you a student loan. But with digitalization and the implementation of it, we now can access student loans without the need for a guarantor.
Bawumia bejo boy, we dey bejo mouse. Footprint a wire to ho. Path na wire to ho. Plans na wo draw say anka wo befa so na anka wire no eno ana den ekoso. We na NDC for no sisi there bi. Emre bi atwamu Mahamadi kan say oba opese ye create central identification hwan aye be link obia ID na che say ukra Ghana card ba ko a anase ukra card ba ko a it has multi-purpose It is a multi-purpose card. Not just a Ghana card. And I say for a card back on Ubetimidi Akoye Sika bank because it's link. Ubetimidi Akoye MoMo. Ubetimidi Akoye DVLA. Ubetimidi Akoye licenses. Ubetimidi put their request or passport. Abreko on call passport office ho. And I'll bet him see the 2 coin.
We'll start the process of linking together all the other databases. And that is why we're building what we call the National Data Center. It is near the Parliament, very imposing building. It's getting all the servers and everything that is necessary to be able to store and back up all our national data. And so once we have the National Data Center, we will have a link to the IPRS system, and all the other institutions that issue cards would be able to link their databases into the IPRS, so that SNNIT, NHIS, DVLA, and all of them, Ministry of Foreign Affairs that issue passports and all, will be able to link up with the data system, so that these databases can talk to each other and be able to compare notes, so that we don't have different organizations capturing our data and then issuing us with cards. Eventually, my eventual vision is that one day we should have a multi-purpose card that has your health insurance particulars on it. It has your driver's license particulars on it. It has your SNNIT, particulars on it, and every other information that you would need. And so we'll continue to work to do that.
It's a booster for we'll crowd Ghana Web. Some Ghana Web for kind of say, Bawumia has already done it. New NIA boss mocked for proposing to link Ghana card with MoMo and bank accounts. The newly appointed Director General of the National Identification Authority, Yayra Koku, has faced heavy criticism from Ghanaians for what they describe as his lack of understanding of the value and function of the Ghana card. In a Facebook post on Thursday, Yayra Koku boldly announced his plans to link Ghana card to mobile money and bank accounts. He also expressed his intention to turn the Ghana card into a driver's license and facilitate easier passport application using the Ghana card. However, shortly after making the post, many Ghanaians flooded the comment section, pointing out what they called his ignorance regarding the existing function of the Ghana card. Which means that Ghana card, there is a chip in it. Ubetimi alinke all this and your money already, and Bawumia has already started it. People are saying that Bawumia is not working properly, but then dear Ankawaseka NIA boss can say we will continue what Bawumia started, but now he says that we are going to implement, as if say you are the one going to discover it. This is already there. Maybe you just make it, shape it better. And that is why if you go to the European countries, that's what they are doing. The thing is already there. So if another government comes, now if there is something that is not going right, then but they don't claim it as their own. And wait, and a Ghana for and then any now wait, and a month for psychotrichy archives by a mocotrichy archives by a yet Dr. Bawumia a visit to Controller and Accountant General Department to monetize linking. Wait, and a month for cotrichy flashback by. Now, I'll say Dr. Bawumia paid a visit to the Controller and Accountant General Department to monitor the linking of the Ghana card to other staff identity information, which means a new Mr. Yayra and Mr. Koku, a person or deba implementing it's already there.
The General's Department for years has grappled with the challenge of payroll irregularities, especially the ghost worker crisis. However, that situation may soon fade away. Vice President Dr. Bawumia is today paying an official visit as the department outdoors a whole new mechanization by linking the biometric Ghana national identification cards to staff identification numbers. The benefits, according to the payroll officials, are immense, with an added value of safeguarding the public purse.
The availability of online reports, certainly that gives us an advantage to be able to do all the necessary analysis we want to do. This also improves the data accuracy for decision making. We are looking to save some costs on the payroll in terms and in line with headcount activities that happen on the annual basis.
Vice President Dr. Bawumia, while outdooring the system, noted that the move forms part of government's digitalization agenda and the commitment to fighting corruption.
because the Ghana card, as I said, is linked to your tax identification, linked to your SNNIT, links to your NHIS, linked to your bank account, linked to your SIM card, linked to your DVLA, and so on. You will have to be a real ghost to be able to hide under this new system. You really have to be extraordinary real ghost. And this is really one of the ways we are using digitalization to fight corruption. And that this system will expose discrepancies very quickly, because we have built an ecosystem with all these different parts. And so it is difficult to hide under this system.
Now, payroll irregularities are said to be costing the state some 8 million Ghana cedis. In view of this, the Controller and Accountant General's Department says it is taking a number of initiatives, including merging the NIA database to its payroll system that will eliminate human intervention, which has accounted largely for this crisis.
You see, what it means is that if you don't have the card number, there's no way you could process any new entrant on the system, and therefore it will be in the interest of the new entrant to have NIA card number, i.e. getting him or herself registered at the National Identification Authority and obtaining the card number, so that we can process fully the employee on the system. We are just processing payroll, okay? That is our responsibility. Where do we get the data from? The data comes from the entity level, the MDAs, MMDAs, and various institutions. And therefore, they have the responsibility to own the HR aspect of the payroll. And then we process the result of the HR data. So the first point of call, in case you have a challenge on the system, is to go to your MDA.
Nti the Ghana for you for can say massa. Go and sit down. Ko pe baby tena. Because anyoma o pese o de be na di judi no. Bawumia na ye na me na momo nim politicians. Ubehu so mo ko we the ideas ba na we e trash ideas ni down. Aso mo pe. Manipa ni ko opposition. Na mo mmra. Eho ana obehu. Ti abusuafo okwadia asema obi aka say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, come and collect your stone. Asema okaya no ene da ho no. Oka say obechusu 10 interchange. Sorry, obechusu Ghana card over 10 interchanges no. So obechusu Ghana card over interchanges no. We ana unuanum na omo trash no. Omo ba aban mu no. The same thing ana omo ye. Abusuafo aha Richmond's media obetimi akire wadwen e dey for political news we ho. Eba politics there from politics because bibi o mbia mama say me dey bebrem. Enche ye be create channel a ye dey politics nko na ye dey ye bebrem back to back. Me na mo be hu mi. Endru ho ne dey na ma hwe me suit. Bia jalabia. Just me dress professional me bia nsemu. Secret no bi dey bebrem a ye be bia without not attacking anyone. Aha, Richmond's media, MoMo, there, so subscribe. No, I'm in there, until I'm in. Peace. I'm out.